Hello everyone, this is Meagan reporting with Alexander Gurman Productions, and today I'm here with Erin Lee, who is an incredibly talented musical artist.
Thank you.
And you specifically do a lot of musical work for children.
Yes, I do.
So back in March, we decided to honor Erin Lee for her contributions to the music industry as geared for children. We'll go with it in a little while, but for now, Erin, tell us what music so much.
I think it's so much fun to work with. I don't know. Bravest type of creators out there, so I just enjoy working with them.
Wonderful. I work with children too. So we're going to have, as I said, a longer interview with Erin coming up very soon. So check back. Hello everyone, this is Meagan with Alexander Gurman Productions, and today I am here with the very talented singer and songwriter Erin Lee Kelly.
Hello.
Erin, thank you for being here today. I am such a fan of your music.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So Erin is very well known as a children's music writer. So you're a great songwriter to begin with, but you really like to focus on children's music.
I actually started writing children's music before. I never really wrote for grown-ups. I've written a handful of songs, but when I sit down to try and write songs for grown-ups, they often come out in a child's voice. So I'm a big
what
kid
is it
sympathizer.
about kids like music that you so enjoy, and when did you discover this talent?
Well, I started in musical theater. I was an actress and a choreographer for many years, and then I started directing, and I was directing grown-ups. And then I was directing kids, and I liked directing kids a lot better.
Yeah.
They were braver, they were more interesting. We had a lot of fun. And then that led naturally into educational theater and to teaching children. And I was teaching musical theater and finding that there wasn't a lot of material. There's material for really, really strong singers, but if you've got a kid with a developing voice, if you've got a child who's learning to sing, there wasn't a lot out there. So just out of necessity, I started writing my own.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, and like your music is so unique and it's so fun and it's so upbeat. And what's amazing, like Erin and I are currently collaborating on a children's play, actually children's puppet play. And it's interesting because you can do so many different types of songs. Like, they're all completely different. They don't all sound the same. And that's so wonderful. It's so versatile. So when you write a song, do the lyrics come to you first or does the melody come to you first?
They always
how
come
does this
exactly
happen?
at the same time. The way that I write, they come at the same time, and they marinate for a very, very long time. For example, you'll give me a scenario, and I'll sit with it, and I'll sit with it, and I'll sit with it, and then I'll be on the bus and go, oh! And I'll literally call myself, and I'll have the
Isn't
song.
it funny how, like, the little ideas get in your head when you're doing, like, nothing, like you're just walking through the grocery store, and then all of a sudden, inspiration!
The post office has been the site of a lot of songs where I just pull out a line and I start to
That
sing.
happens to me. I'll get ideas for like stories or something, and then I have to write it down or it will escape.
Yep.
So like even if I'm standing like with a lot of bags at the grocery store, I will have to put them all down and like type on my phone before that idea gets away. So it's good to know that happens.
No,
to other people.
it does.
It's not
It
just
does. It's always at the most inconvenient time. All of a sudden, the song is there, and it's almost usually fully formed.
So as an actress and as a songwriter, what are some of the productions that you've worked on that you've really enjoyed? From a standpoint of either a musical standpoint, like the sound of the songs, or from a character standpoint, somebody that you're able to portray.
It's funny. I think my favorite show is whatever show I'm working on at the time that I'm doing it. When I was performing, if I was doing Shakespeare, I was in love with Shakespeare. If I was doing Audrey and Little Shop of Horrors, Little Shop was the best show ever. When I was doing Danny June, Gypsy was my favorite show. There's always something that I really immerse myself in, and that to me is my favorite thing.
Is there a specific type of character that you enjoy playing the most as an actress?
I've played, it's funny because I'm petite and I looked young for a very long time, so I played a lot of teenagers. I played emotionally disturbed teenagers, runaway teenagers, pregnant teenagers. Any kind of teenager out there, I played it. And then I think that is sort of what translated into me wanting to do educational theater, I thought I should be working with teenagers, and then I just started getting
Like a
younger
natural
and
ability,
younger.
yeah.
And it was just a natural progression to work with a wider age range.
And it's also like you have an like innate ability to like reach kids because not
Thank
everybody
you.
is mentally fit to be a teacher and to be an educator. So it's great, 'cause, like you're somebody that can really like connect with the kids, and that's
I enjoy them. I enjoy the children that I sing with, that I sing for, and that I write with, because I also do writing
enjoying
workshops.
your work is the key to
Yeah.
all success and all
Yeah.
happiness. So of all the songs that you've ever written, do you have a specific favorite?
I have a handful of favorites. There is one I wanted to do today that I originally wrote. It was one of the first songs I ever wrote. I wrote it 15 years ago for some kids in one of my music classes. And it was about being yourself and being proud of yourself and having a different kind of family, and knowing that no matter where you went in life, you were loved and you were accepted. And it meant a lot to me, and I think it's still a relevant topic, and I think in the world today we need those kind of positive messages.
Now you brought your guitar today, so would you like to perform any particular song for us right here on the couch?
I feel like I just gave that one a setup, so maybe
Yes.
I should do that one.
Yes, let's do that one.
Because I feel like I could sing a positive message to you.
Yes.
Let's try it. Let's see what happens here. My blue jeans don't look like the blue jeans on the kids at school, and that's fine by me. My blue jeans fit my legs just perfectly, even if you don't agree. If you look, you'll see you really aren't that different from me. My bedroom doesn't look like the bedrooms do in magazines, and that's fine by me. My bedroom gives me lots of room to grow. You can call it strange, although if you look, you'll see you really aren't that different from me. My world's a very special place, just like yours is too. A place where I can be myself and do the things I do. No one can say I'm not okay, or what I feel is wrong. My home and family is part of me, and I always will belong. I will belong. My family doesn't look like the families do in picture books, and that's fine by me. My family has a lot of love to give. We're happy with the way we live, and if you look, you'll see you really aren't that different from me. When I grow up, I might not look like the people on the TV shows, and that's fine by me. I know I have a lot of love to give. I'm happy with the way I live, and if you look, you'll see you really aren't that different from me. No, you really aren't that different from me. No, you really aren't that different from me.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. It's always such a pleasure to hear live music. And
fun.
that's wonderful. You're a great performer. Even when you sing, you really act it out. It's wonderful. It's a beautiful song. It's great lyrics.
Thank you.
So what is coming up next for you? What is some of your current projects?
I have a YouTube channel called Erin and Friends, and I have kids on it. I have my neighbors on it. I've had all sorts of wonderful musicians. So please check it out. It's stories and songs and hoping that everybody out there has a voice and encouraging everybody to sing.
I would love to check that out. So everybody, thank you for coming, Erin.
Thanks for
And
having
we
me.
really
Thanks
was
for
one
the
and
award.
performing. It was wonderful. And thank you everybody for watching. And please check out Erin's YouTube channel and Google her to see what's coming up next for her and all her cool, awesome projects.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.